for their work. And you should know that although this is the 6th of the public hearings we have been having, this is not by any means the end of the process. It is a complicated and important process for everybody here, but for everybody also in the Commonwealth. And so for those of you who are not going to testify tonight, we welcome your written comments or otherwise contacting us, because we do want to hear from you, both with your questions and concerns or your support for this merger. We have made no decisions. We will not until the process is completed. And so we know there's a lot at stake for everybody, but I just want to say thank you for your participation. You will help us do our job. I want to say again, thank you to the stenographer, and make sure that you say your last name and spell it when you get up so you can do your job. And thank you to our signer tonight also. And with that, I think we're going to hear from Mayor Menino.
Thank you, Attorney General Coakley, members of the Public Health staff, thank you. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's a very important issue that we are here to discuss. It's great to be so many folks here tonight who are interested in this. Let me begin by saying how much I appreciate the partnership between the city and county. Everything from the Safe Nail Salon program, emergency preparedness, to our ambulance stations on your grounds, and health issues related to the Vietnamese and Haitian communities. These partners show that the county is more than a hospital. It's a neighborhood institution that people rely on for all kinds of services. I want to continue to strengthen the county so it thrives for many years to come. That's why I'm here to express my support for the proposal acquisition of Caritas Christie Healthcare by Stewart Healthcare Systems LLC, which is owned by Cherbis Capital. This will be good news for County Hospital, our economy, Dorchester, the entire city of Boston. Let's start with the hospital itself. Like many other important institutions, Caritas Christie and County have not been immune to the pressures of the challenging economy. They need additional capital to survive and thrive. Stewart has committed to immediately invest $115 million in needed construction projects throughout the Caritas system, including $10.2 million for our better care at the county. This includes a new 18,000 square foot operating room suite. This facility will allow for better care, bring new technology to the hospital, provide a more comfortable recovery environment for the patients. Not only is this good for County Hospital, it's good for Boston's economy. Caritas, like I said earlier, is the state's 10th largest employer. This proposed transition will solidify the long-term stability of the organization, including the over 1,100 employees at County Hospital alone. The capital investment I just mentioned create new construction jobs immediately. In fact, projects across the state will create more than 4,000 new jobs for Massachusetts. Moreover, I have been assured by the Stewart and Caritas the level of community benefits will not change, and that 13,000 current and former employees will have their pension permanently secured. I think that's a big one. You look what's happening in all the other companies throughout Commonwealth and our country. In addition to being good for the Commonwealth, for the hospital, and good for our economy, this transaction will be good for Dorchester and the city. Since Caritas has become a for-profit entity, Boston will receive tax revenues for the first time. We estimate the city will receive approximately $10 million annually. Now, I'm not doing this just because of the tax dollars. Let me tell you. I've seen what county does. I've seen how important it is for this community and how they serve those special communities every day. And that's why I'm doing it. Because there's some cynical person out there saying, the mayor's only doing it because it's $10 million. You know, I'm not doing it because of that. But I see the benefit of county every day. I've seen those folks they serve, and that's why I'm here. In this difficult economy, the city of Boston will put this new revenue to good use to strengthen Dorchester and the entire city. Now another community has some concerns about this transaction. So do I. Tonight, I would like to address those concerns. Mental health care. This has been a long and important issue to me. In fact, I've been working on this issue since I called him several years ago at St. Francis House, day after Thanksgiving. Talk about the homeless, mentally ill, who need treatment, housing, and dignity. Caritas is one of the leading mental health service providers in the state. They have assured me this agreement not only will sustain this level of service, but they will expand it. Access to doctors and services. The system will remain open to the public. Caritas doctors are paid the same no matter who they treat. So healthcare will continue to be accessible and open at the county. And the future of county. We all know the agreement is 3 years. I've talked to leadership at Caritas. They understand the benefits this hospital brings to the community. They're willing to discuss extending the number of years, as long as the demand for the county's services is there. And what that basically needs to be, people have to use the hospital. You know? Some people out there say, we got to do this, we can do that. But if you don't use it, you got to use the hospital. You got to use it for the services they have. Moving forward, let's keep the dialogue open. Let's continue to share information so everyone is informed and on the same page. That's the best way to secure the county's long-term sustainability. The proposed acquisition of Caritas Christie Healthcare by Stewart is positive news for Boston and its residents. I support this transaction and encourage you to approve it, folks. You folks. So County Hospital, Dorchester, and the city can reap the medical, the economic, and financial benefits as quickly as possible. I just want to thank the folks up here. 6 meetings, it's not ending. It takes a lot of stamina, and that's what they're committed to. Get the best results. I want to thank them because it's a tough job to sit up here and listen to them go through all the testimonies we have. You know, and none of us are prejudiced on this. We all have the true set statements, and I just want to thank the team here who's working so hard on this because this is a very important issue. It's the right issue. It's the right time. It's about moving forward. It's about making sure the county has continued the services the folks in our neighborhoods have done for so many years. And I just want to say that I'm proud to stand up here once again. I can remember being out there in Maureen Feeney when they wanted to close county. And where was everyone there? Now we're all here because we're concerned. Well, we're concerned because it's a good deal for all of us. Thank you very much.